Hello my lovelies, I am back today with a full face foundation tutorial. This is what I came up with and you will see in just a minute how my face looks without any kind of products on my face. I will show you step by step everything I use, how I use everything, and the star of the show, the star of this video will be Urban Decay The Velvetizer. You'll see how I use it inside the foundation, so combined with the foundation and on top of the foundation, and what effect it gives the face. It's a product that I really love and really recommend, so I'll show it to you in action today. I really hope you find this video useful and that you'll like it and you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much for being here and let's jump into the tutorial. Okay, so this is me with bare face. I don't have anything applied on my face, I just rinsed it really well so that I don't have anything, and I will start off with a little bit of eye cream. This is Genifique for the eyes from Lancome, and I'm just applying a little bit around my eye area. And keep in mind that this is the first time I'm having fake nails and they are pretty long and pointy, and I hope I won't actually poke my eyes. Okay. And now I will apply a little bit of face cream. This is just an ordinary face cream with a little bit of SPF. It has SPF 10 so that it doesn't show too white in flash photography. Especially for parties when you'll take pictures in the evening, you don't want to have too much SPF on your face because it can flash back and you look like you have a white mask on. I'm going to use two primers on my face actually. For such an important event you want to have a flawless canvas to work with. Using Professional from Benefit and Step 1 primer from Makeup Forever. I'll start off with the Makeup Forever one and I'll apply it all over the face. And then the Professional I will apply just on the areas where my pores are a bit more prominent. For my foundation I am using Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I have it in two different shades because I couldn't find my perfect shade just from one bottle. And this is 2W0 Warm Vanilla and 3C3 Sandbar. And together with them I am using the Urban Decay The Velvetizer, which can be used as a setting powder and as an extra powder to make the foundation be a lot more full coverage. So I've worn it as a powder before and it works wonderfully. I will use it again as powder after I use my foundation, but today I also want to try it with you as a helper for full coverage foundation. I don't know if it makes sense, so I will combine it with my foundations. Let's see how it works. This is a very fine powder and it's basically transparent, so it doesn't provide any color, it just provides a bit more coverage, I suppose, and a very good setting powder. So I have here a little box where I will mix in all my foundations and this powder. So as you can see, I've put a little bit more of the lighter foundation and just a tiny bit of the darker one because I'm pretty pale right now. And now I dropped just a little bit of the powder in here and I will mix everything in with a foundation brush. Okay, so I can notice that it made it look a little bit moussey. So it made it clearly a lot thicker than it was just by itself, but a bit more like a souffle, you know, those foundations that look like a mousse. So yeah, of course it's a whole lot thicker, and I will push it into the skin with the beauty blender. Oh my god, and I can see that it is quite high coverage. Can you tell? Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. It covered even my freckles almost completely. It's the highest coverage foundation that I ever used. Can you see the difference between my two parts? The one without foundation and the one with the foundation. You cannot even see the freckles, the redness, anything on my face, and it blended really easily, really smoothly. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. I don't know why I didn't use it like this before, but oh my god, it is great. And it actually looks very well on the skin. It doesn't sit funky on the skin, it doesn't look cakey yet. it looks pretty good. Can you tell? I love it. Okay, so for concealer I'm using Too Faced Born This Way. I have two shades again, but I use more of this lighter one. But to be honest, I'm using it more for highlighting than for coverage, because the foundation mixed with that powder really does a great covering job, so I don't need to work too much with concealer, to be honest. I'll put just a tad bit more of the light one, just for highlighting under my eyes, a bit on my chin, in the middle of the forehead, and on the nose. And my face looks absolutely perfectly covered, just a full empty canvas. I look a bit pale right now, I'm like a ghost, but we'll put some color back into our skin. So now I will just fix everything with the same powder, because it works really well as a fixing powder. It is translucent, so it doesn't provide much color at all. I will take it on the beauty blender and just apply it all over my face, and you will see this mattifies really well the face and locks everything in place. I'm telling you, I went to a wedding and it was about 40 something degrees outside, and I was wearing these foundations and with this fixing powder without combining it into the foundations, just on top of them, and my makeup did not move at all the whole day with dancing and sitting outside in the really high heat. I also used these on the bride and it looked perfect the whole night. I'm telling you, this is the best combination I could find. So as you can see, my face is now really matte, really covered. I really love how it looks, and it also feels very good. It doesn't feel cakey, it just feels very soft, silky, matte. It's really nice. I'm very impressed. I think you'll get bored of me saying how much I love it, but oh well. Okay, so now let's bring some color back into our face. I will use Hoola bronzer from Benefit for contouring my face, right under my cheekbones, around my temples, around my hairline, to bronze everything nicely. A little bit under my jawline, to make my face look a bit slimmer. And another big advantage with these products on my face is that all the powders on top blend beautifully. You don't have any problems to blend all your contour, bronzers, blushes. It works wonderfully. Okay, and for a bit more warm color on my face, I'm going to use Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. This is the palette with Nikki Tutorials, and I will use it just on top of the contour, a bit more loosely, and yeah, just to warm up my face really well, to not look as pale and as dead as I looked before. Back with my Hoola bronzer and a smaller brush, I'm going to use this for contouring my nose. Just on the sides of my nose and underneath it. And also underneath my lips to make them look fuller. Okay, for my blush I will use this pinky one from the same palette from Too Faced. This is called Justify My Love. It's a very nice light pink shade. I will use it just on the apples of my cheeks, bringing it up a bit. And for highlight I'm using the same palette. This is Champagne Truffle from Too Faced. I love it because it's a light pinky highlighting shade. And I'll put it, of course, on my cheekbones in like a C shape around my eyebrows. It gives a really nice highlight to the face. On top of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, a bit on my cupid bow, and then with what's left on the brush I'm just swirling it around my cheeks, my forehead, just for a bit of glow, an overall glow. I will now do my brows with these two eyebrow pencils. This is Goof Proof from Benefit in shade number 3, and this is the brow pencil from e.l.f. in neutral brown. This is the second shade. They only have 3 shades. I will firstly use the Goof Proof to fill in my eyebrows overall, and then I will give it a more three-dimensional feel with the other eyebrow pencil because that's a bit darker. So this shade I'm using more on the outer part of the brows for a bit more definition, and the inner parts I'm leaving them just with the other one because it's a bit lighter. Okay, so now the only thing that's left to do to make sure that everything stays in place for more than 15 hours, however long you need your foundation to stay on for the whole day and night, is to use a little bit of setting spray, and this is the best one that I've tried so far, All Nighter from Urban Decay. I'm sure everybody knows it. I just got a small size because I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but for sure I will get a full size when I run out of this. But this is more for special occasions, for full face. I'm not using this every day for work or just for running errands. I don't think I need my foundation to stay put so well, but for special occasions this is really great. So I will just spritz a little bit on my face. This dries up really fast. It doesn't melt your makeup or anything, it just makes it stay put really well. So yeah, this is the end of this tutorial for the full face foundation for special events, for weddings, for your wedding, for any kind of party. This face will stay put for hours and hours in really high heat or wherever or whatever conditions you have. I really love this combination, and using the velvetizer mixed into the foundation gives it a really high coverage, so you don't have to use too much foundation, and using it as a setting powder makes it really flawless. My face is matte but highlighted. I have really nice contour on and blush. So I really hope you like it and you'll use this combination for special occasions in your life, for any kind of event. and this product gets a really big thumbs up from me. Yeah, I really hope you liked it and found it useful. Thank you very much for being here with me till the end. Please let me know if you like this tutorial and if you're going to try out any of this product. I'll see you next time, and until then I hope you have wonderful days. Mwah! Bye! Before I go, I wanted to show you how I finished up this makeup look, because I also did my eyes with eyelashes and my lips, and this is what I came up with. This is actually a makeup that I did on my really good friend Andrea that got married last month, and I did her makeup for her wedding day, and I liked so much how it turned out that I wanted to do a tutorial for it, and you will find a tutorial for the eyes and lips on my Romanian beauty channel. I'll leave the link in the description box in case you want to check it out. Bye!